Hello, this is Erin with the Joy in Pens and Paper, and this is day 16 of the Diamine 2024 Inkvent calendar in the Black edition. So here is day 16. Let's open that up. Tundra. This is a standard ink. It's got a gray label, so I can only assume it is a gray ink. Now, in this video, over the course of the next few minutes, I'm going to swatch this on Life Bank paper and Clairefontaine Rhodia paper. That was not a good cutting. My goodness, that was bad. As well as Tomoe River paper. And I will be using a Kakimori brass nib dip pen, as well as 3 TWSBI Go pens in 3 different nib sizes. I definitely chose the path of most resistance there. All right, so with a standard ink, I don't need to agitate it at all. There's a little bubble. Now, I did finish up in my last video these pages, so I have 2 fresh pages. This is Life Bank paper, and this is Clairefontaine Rhodia paper. And I'm going to use a Kakimori brass nib dip pen. Just doing a second rinse of the pens from yesterday because the red sheen ink was stuck to things. It took me a little bit to clean off my tools outside of the filming. Okay, so let's start here. I love a good gray, so this is wonderful. So this is called Tundra, and this is day 16. You may have just heard my son in the background. I feel like I say that every video, but I do my filming while he is preoccupied. Oops, that 16 is not very clear. There we go. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of a pink undertone there. All right, so I'm going to put this aside along with this so that those can dry. And let's bring out, this is the Tomoe River notebook from Hobonichi. We can take a look at day 15 sleigh ride. You can see, so that is an extreme sheen. And the sheen is definitely concentrated to the areas where the ink pooled, and it is a green sheen. And the undertone color has everything from a deep red to kind of a pink color. There's the bleed through that occurred. Just nervous about. Okay, I'll have to wash that off after, but that's kind of what I mentioned, where it took a bit to clean up after the last one. Okay. So first and foremost, I'm going to do a little swatch just so we can see the color. Okay. And then again, using the Kakimori brass nib dip pen, I'm going to label this. And this is a standard ink. Just going to add a couple of lines to show off some line variation with the Kakimori brass nib dip pen. So I can get to a very fine line. And then using TWSBI Go, I have 3 different sizes. So this is the fine, we have medium, yes, you can see that little bit of pink coming through. And last is a stub. Beautiful. All right, so let me cap this. I certainly am always a fan of a gray, so I'm really excited about that. And we'll bring over our 2 other papers so that we can take a peek. I'm seeing a little bit more of the pink coming through on the Life Bank paper than on the Rhodia paper, but it's got some really nice shading going on. But it's a really kind of basic, I think it's a warm gray. That's at least how I'm seeing it. Oh, that might be a little navy coming out around the edges as well. So this is going to be interesting to continue to see dry. And when I come back for day 17, I will certainly spend a moment looking at this as a fully dry swatch. And then I do want to just look at this compared to, yeah, if you compare it to Marley. Marley is a little bit more cool versus this is a little bit more warm. You have a little bit more of the pinky brown undertone versus the blue, pink and blue undertone. So it's really lovely. Awesome. Okay. So that is day 16, Tundra. Thank you for watching. I appreciate the time that you spent with me today, and I will see you tomorrow for day 17. Bye.